begin with, we're all going to create a robot. We're all going to create the same robot. So we're going to start off with the rectangle tool. And I'm going to draw a rectangle. Now, for me, every time I draw a rectangle, it automatically pulls up this little menu. And that's annoying to me. So to get rid of that, there's this little drop down box here. You can see this little lines with a little drop down arrow. You'll see this on a lot of the menus. It means there's more information there. Click on that and see how this check mark next to show on rectangle creation. That means every time I draw a rectangle, that menu is going to pop up. And if I get rid of that, go away. If I get rid of that, when I draw a rectangle, let's delete this. Draw a new rectangle. Oh, come on. My trackpad does not like me. I need to make sure I'm doing this with my... Yeah, anyways, that goes away. Now you'll see here, every time I get lined up with a corner, I'm getting this little green arrow. That's showing me that I can draw things perfectly in alignment. So if I start there, it'll be perfectly aligned with the side. Now if you like this, sometimes it's good to have this. Personally, it annoys me as well. So I had to get rid of that by doing View, turn off Smart Guides, and you see, boom, it's no longer there. If you ever want to turn it back on, View, Smart Guides. If you want to leave it on, that's fine. I'm not saying you have to turn it off. It's just one of those things that annoys me, and so I turn it off. So if you're like me, that's how you turn it off. Now, right now I've got a white box with a black stroke. I can change the stroke weight right here at the top. Okay, it shows I'm drawing using a rectangle tool, white fill, black stroke. This is my stroke weight. I can change it up and down. Okay, I want it to be about 4 though. Uniform, I can trade out for some of these. Basic, 5.0, 3.0 oval. I'm sure some of you have seen this already as well. But I can change this as well. Right now I want to leave everything the same. You see there's a little drop down box again, tells me more there. Opacity is how transparent it is. I don't want it transparent at all, so I'm leaving it at 100. Style, okay, different styles, leaving that alone as well. Shape properties, align properties, transformation panel, all these different things. Isolate selected objects, select similar objects. Okay, we'll talk more about those later on. But right now, this is all I want to do. So I've got my rectangle drawn. I can double click this always and change my fill color. Let's see if I can get kind of a light gray. Alright, so I've got a light gray for kind of a metal color. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put an effect on it. Now, effect menu's up here at the top. Effect. Come down to distort and transform. Roughen. Okay, so effect. Distort and transform. Roughen. And then a lot of these different times when you pull these menus up, there'll be a little preview button down here in the corner. You want to make sure you always click on that because that's going to give you a live preview of what's going to happen. You can see I'm getting an email. Yeah. Okay, go away. I don't want it to be this big. I'm going to change this to 1, and I'm going to change this to 1. And it gives me just some slight bends in my box. Some very slight bends in my box. So my robot's been around the block a few times. Okay, he's not brand new out of the box. He's lived a hard life. So that's my robot's head. Now I need to draw his body. I could draw a new rectangle, but I could also just do Command C for copy. Whoops, gotta have this helps if I select it first. Command C for copy. Okay, copy. V for paste. You should know Command C, Command V. And then drag this over kind of where I want it. Now, right now I've got my selection tool, which is always V, but I want to get my direct selection tool, which is A. So A, direct selection, V, selection. See how it changes? The selection tool, which will, if I click on this, will select all of the shape, is my filled in arrow, and it is my A button. My V button, excuse me. My A button is my open arrow. It is my direct selection tool. And what it does is it will only select one corner of my box, and I can click that and drag it and change the shape of my box. This becomes a lot more fun when you're doing it, even on circles and things. And I have got to remember to bring my Wacom tablet for when I make these videos so that I don't have to use this stupid trackpad. Alright, so there, let's drag this out just a little bit this way. There's the body of my robot. Head of robot, body of robot, gray fill, 4-point stroke length. Yours does not have to be exactly like this, but try to make it as close as you can so that when I'm grading them, I can see that you have practiced the necessary skills and are understanding some of these steps. Alright, we'll stop here for the next video.